everybody. I'm at the Cedar Creek Conservation Area. I'm getting ready to start this live track here in a second. I just wanted to show you, I'm taking my tiny little pack here, but because I'm doing the live track, I have to bring another device. I'm bringing my tablet. So my tablet is connected to my Fenix 3 because I cannot take video with my phone as I'm doing a live track for some reason, but that's okay. So bring my tablet and my Fenix 3, obviously, bring that, and then just some other items here. And I'm gonna get ready to leave here in a second, but it's gonna be something new for me. I kind of like it. We'll see what happens. I extended an invitation. I've only got a few views on the YouTube thing, but I put it out on Twitter. So I already had one guy wanted to connect via Garmin Connect, so I'm connected to that guy. Hopefully he can watch the live track. Pretty cool. Live track will go down here in about 15 minutes, and I'm kind of excited. Try it out. Okay, to give you an idea how the live track works, live track is over here on your Garmin Connect. You go all the way down here, and it shows live track. Just click on that. Gives you different options. You have your device. My device of Fenix 3, I'm connected. Live track name, I'm calling it Nighttime Adventure. I have auto start, which means anytime I start an activity, it'll automatically be shared. Extend live track, I have that on there, so 24 hours after I stop the live track, it'll still be visible. I've elected to share it via Facebook and Twitter, and also visible to all my connections on Garmin Connect, which is, we'll show you here. Oops, not groups, we'll show you here. Connections. There is quite a good number of connections. So all these people will get a notification saying, hey, I'm going to do a live track, so come watch me. And what this is, it'll show exactly where I'm at on a map, and it'll be pretty cool. So I'm getting ready to start it here in about 10 minutes, and hopefully I got some people following along and giving me some feedback saying they saw it. Sweet. All right, I am here at the Cedar Creek Conservation Area. If you're not going to follow me on the live track, then I guess I have to tell you that. At any rate, I'm getting ready to start this live track here, and I'm just going to do it as a hike. I'm just going to do a little just hiking here through. Don't really have anything planned, and it's super dark out, as you can see. There in the distance, you can see the, I don't know, some lights and all that stuff. So it's very dark out. I'm going to be using my headlamp here most of the time, but I have my Fenix 3 here, and the backlight is on 5%. So, all right, everybody, here I go. I'm going to hit the start button, and I'm going to do a hike. I have my temp thermometer on my shoelaces. Let me make sure that's connected, okay? So let me just make sure. I'm going to go down here to, go down to settings, sensors, and I want to calibrate my altimeter, so I'm going to do that. I'll just use GPS. One of the things I like doing before a little activity. I'm only going to be out here for an hour, maybe two. Snowmobiling is allowed here until 10 p.m. I don't have a snowmobile, but I figure if people can take, loud machines with lights and, that are several hundred pounds, then one guy walking through the woods isn't going to be a problem. All right, so I'm going to calibrate that. That's okay. I'm going to go to Tempe is connected, heart rate monitor is connected. Good, I'm wearing all that stuff. Now, let's see here. I'm going to go up to a hike, and I'm going to start it. Wait for everything to be connected. Wait for everything to be good to go. Looks like everything is good to go. GPS line around the circle is green. Nothing is blinking. So, here we go. Now, I might get a notification here. Live track in progress. Live track started. Cool. Well, here I go. Awesome. So right now I got snow on the ground, so I don't really need my headlamp, and I probably won't use it unless I absolutely need it, because when you're out at night, you kind of get used to the brightness level. Anyway, so everybody has just got a signal. on Facebook, Twitter, and all of my connections on Garmin Connect got a notification that I'm going live on a live track. So hopefully people comment on it and give me some positive feedback. So let me just keep blabbing here for a bit. I'll turn this around on me in a second. The problem is there are some homes over there, and then there are cars over here, so I really kind of want to get into the woods before I turn on any bright lights. Alright. Oh, this is bright. Alright, so you can see I'm walking here. It's super dark. I'm going to put on my headlamp. There we go. That's better. Now I can see, and you guys can see me. So this is good. Remember, around this area is where I bit the dirt a while ago. And it kind of sucked. In one of my videos, I fell down pretty bad. Actually, a little bit of snowfall. I'm going to turn this around here. See if we can see. There we go. That's pretty bright. Yeah, it was over here down this little hill where I bit the dirt. A nighttime excursion. Well, let's check the old Fenix 3 here. 31. Timer. Distance, average speed. Elevation 878. This will descend down here. Temperature 35 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty warm, so it's not very bad. And heart rate, pretty good. You can see the map there. Now that was a saved location that I created a while ago. I go back to my main screen and just keep heading out. So you have to be careful down here. This is around where I fell. Yeah, right here. As you can see, right down here is a little bit of ice. It's an ice sheet where there's a little stream type thing. There's a little arrow here. See, this is snowmobile area. There's a huge field out there. Now one thing there's ice. Oh, that's pretty scary. One thing I like about this headlamp does this. It focuses a really narrow beam that goes really far. You really can't see with the phone, but it goes very far. And that's not even on the brightest. So I do have to keep this headlamp on. Cool. All right, I'm going to stop this video for now and pick it up. Gone a little bit now. Almost half a mile. You can see. This up a little bit. There we go. There's some sounds out here. Some little forest sounds. Well, anyway, let's see some stats here. I'll just do it as I walk, because you can see I'm on the snowmobile path or snowmobile trail, and it's not very deep snow, but it's a very wide path. So as far as walking through the woods at night, it's not very scary. I mean, there's little things like this, but that's a lot of wood. Wow. So it's not that bad. And then there are these little arrow sign things that kind of show. Well, okay, so let me show you the features of this headlamp here that I have. So now it's off. See if this thing adjusts. You can see off in the distance there's a light from a home. Let's see if it shows the trees at all. It shows how bright everything is. So I don't even need this headlamp, really. I'm doing it just for the camera, really. Because even though it's cloudy outside, the snow just really lights up the path. In fact, I can probably see farther without the headlamp. Although the headlamp illuminates the forest a little bit better. But anyway, so gone almost a half a mile here. So let's focus on, there we go. Going at a very slow pace here, slow speed. Not in any sort of hurry. Don't even really have an idea of what I'm doing. Just walking around. Kind of want to do a little loop around and walk around a little bit for the live track people so they can follow me. Now, if you remember, I have the Bluetooth connection for my Fenix 3 is onto my tablet, which is in my pack. Now, this pack is it's a computer pack, so it has a padded, I guess a flat padded surface that is right up against my back. So the tablet is staying relatively warm, you know, compared to the temperature outside, which has gone down, according to the Tempe thermometer, to 28.6. Now, I can go in and kind of focus in here and see where I've gone. Pretty cool. And let's get back to the main screen. And I wanted to show you the headlamp here. So, here is the headlamp is off. Now the headlamp's on maximum. Right? Now it's on the next setting. And now it has a blink, where it blinks, which I don't really like because it draws too much attention. But I wanted to show you on maximum how cool this concentrated beam gets. Okay. So can you see all the way out there? Look at that. Look at how bright that is. That is, let's see. There you go. That right there is, I don't know, 100 feet away. About 35 meters, 30 meters. It's a very bright concentrated beam. I can see all the way out in this field, probably a third of a mile, maybe a little bit more. But I don't want it on that, so I'm going to put it on the next one. And just keep on walking. Shut the video down for a while here, though. I can put my phone in my pocket so it stays a little bit warm. All right. A couple of years ago, I went deer hunting, bow hunting for a while. And back here, by this tree right here, I would hang out behind there. That was the little blind. It was like a natural blind. It was pretty cool. Right here. Just sit right there. Right there, kind of blended in. I could see all the way out into this huge field. It was great. It was really cool. So I'm just gonna walk around this wooded area here. This great big field up here. There's a tree. Cool. I'll turn this around on myself. Well, I'll do it like this, I guess. I have to do the Now I have my phone light on me and my headlamp on the ground. Gee whiz, that's a lot of light out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm kind of excited to do this. Something different, you know. I checked, I stopped for a second there and made sure I had an internet connection because live track doesn't do any good without internet. So I do have an internet connection, and I shared it on Facebook, Twitter, and all of my connections on Garmin Connect. So hopefully people are watching. Let me turn this around here. Let's see. You can kind of see big, huge little field there. And you can see the fence here. I'll bring you up here to the fence. There are some boot prints. Some people come out here with their dogs and stuff. I sold fence posts. No fence really. But you can see there's some trees here, some brush. Let me focus in all the way. Do the bright. There we go. So that's the field. That is way out there. I can light up everything on the other end of that field with this beam. It's pretty cool. Anyway. All right, turn this thing off and just focus here. I'm walking. There we go. Well, let's do a little update, I guess, on the watch. 2/3 of a mile. Still moving. I hope I'm giving these live track people a little something to look at, and then they can see on the Google Maps or the Garmin Connect map where I'm at here out in the middle of this field. I can actually get an idea. It's pretty cool. I might just find a little place, set up and hang out for a little bit. So anyway, let's go look at the stats here. Elevation 883, up and down a little bit of hills. 29.2, that's about right for the right temp. And there we go. Let's keep on going. All right. Yeah, you guys, anybody watching this video, give me some feedback. Tell me how you like these nighttime hikes with the Fenix 3, because as it turns out, nighttime is the best time for me to do this stuff. You know, on weekends and every Wednesday or so. Otherwise, I'm working, and during the days, I'm with my kids. Cool. All right. Hey, everybody. Hope everybody can see me just fine here. I'm going to try to make more outdoor videos and try to improve the quality of my content, especially the angles and lighting and things like that. So I like doing nighttime ones. As I said before, that's the time that I get to go do this kind of stuff. During the day, I have my kids, and I can't really get out that much, especially in the winter. In the summer, I could get out, but winter, it's kind of tough. So at night, if everything's going good, I can come out for a couple hours. So I bought this beer. Of course, I have to have a little bit of a beer. Alaskan Winter. Seems pretty appropriate. It says an ale brewed with spruce tips. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, you can taste it. Taste it a little bit. So a couple of things here. I keep my activity going when I stop. Because if I stop, then it will stop the live track. I mean, if I end the activity, or even if I pause it, I think it stops the live track. I don't want to take that chance. So I have my little lamp here. It's like a little lantern-y thing. Super cheap. I got it one time, I think, for Christmas or something like that. And it's really nice. It's pretty light. I mean, it's plastic, it's cheap, and it's cruddy and whatever. But, you know, you can turn it on here. And there you go. It just lights up the little area. It's mostly for tents and things like that, but I like to bring it out for stuff like this. And so the last video I made outdoors, where I was kind of out in the woods, I had my SOG Jungle Primitive, my SOG Jungle Primitive knife. This time I have I believe it's called Camillus or Camillus Carnivore X. And I've used this a few times. It's kind of nice. It has this tiny little blade thing here. Let me take off my gloves. It's got this tiny little blade. It's like a little pocket blade thing, and it has a couple things here, little hooks on it or whatever, little hasps or whatever you call it. The blade is okay. You know, it's like an emergency type thing. I have a little cord wrapped around it just for grip, and that goes right here. It's kind of a handy little last resort deal. Then the blade, this Camillus or Camillus or whatever, it has a little button, or I'm sorry, a little snap. It has a huge loop here you can put on your belt. And this is a full tang machete, I would call it, with a serrated edge, which is heavily serrated. Now, this thing will cut through some things. This saw, see if I can get in close. I'm not quite sure if that'll show the detail. But this thing will cut, this will saw through some things. And it has this really nice little edge right here that is not sharp, but it's kind of nice for just hitting things if you want or whatever. It's got this here. So for batoning, you really have to put it like here and hit right on the edge here. You have to. But then it has this little thing here, which I believe is for gutting or for cutting line or whatever. It's kind of nice. But this blade is really nice. I really like it. And at the bottom here, it has this, I believe it's for striking things or whatever. It's full tang. It's pretty nice. Now, the Carnivore X, Camillus, they sell two different kinds. The other kind they sell is a not full tang, which goes down to here, and that's ridiculous. But this thing's pretty nice. I kind of like it. So I can probably do a little demonstration here. And get a little chunk of wood or whatever. Let's see here. Let me turn on my headlamp and look around, see if I can find something good. Let's see here. Oh, here's one right here. Oh, imagine that. So here's a little chunk. I just kind of broke it off. I'm just going to do one whack. And you really can't see. I guess I could turn my phone down here and you can probably see. Let's see. There we go. You can probably see right here. So I'll just do one nice little whack here. Let's see how it works. There it goes. It just cuts right through and it went right into the wood here. Let's do another one here. This is like a little vine type thing. It's very heavy, very sturdy. Let me get another chunk here that's a little bit bigger. Here's a good one. So this one here is probably, oh, let's see, this one here is probably 2.5 inches thick, 3 inches thick. Let's see here. Hold it like this. You can probably just see here, right here. Give it a couple whacks. I'll just prop it up against the ground there. A couple whacks. I'm going to hit it like an axe. So I'm going to come at it like that and like that. You can see how shiny it is. And it's nice because it has this little end down here. So I can hold it like that. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. That was just one. Oh, that wood's pretty bad, though. Let's try this thick end here. Let's see. Yeah, that wood's beat up. See if I can find a better one. Everything around here is pretty bad. At any rate, I like it. It's nice. It gives me a little bit of confidence, I guess, if I ever wanted to really hack some stuff up. There we go. That was a good chunk. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I like it. Cool. Now, obviously, I'm not getting paid for the, reviewing this crap or anything like that. It's not like that. It's just kind of want to show you, give you an idea of the things that I bring on these little hikes. I don't really have a lot of chances to try out things like this in my regular life is what you call it. So that's that. Put this thing back. If I had better wood out here to pick from, I would try the saw blade and show you that. And then better wood, I could do some shavings and everything. But cool. All right, everybody. I'm going to finish up my beer and then head out here. I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of snow falling. I got to get home. I don't live too far from here, but I don't want to push it. Why push it? Plus, people on Live Track are probably bored out of their minds. Like, what is this guy doing? He's not even moving. So, all right, here. Zip up everything. Okay. This back in here. This back in here. And put the pack on and head out. All right, let's see. It's focused in here. It's pretty late, 9:21. Been going for almost an hour. Haven't really gone far because I've been sitting there jabbering. Heart rate's not really much. Going back to the car here. Calories burned, training effect. Temperature rose up a little bit. Probably because I was sitting down and maybe not a lot of A lot of wind was getting to it, or air. There's absolutely no wind out here right now. All right. So now, focus in here. You can see it is snowing pretty nice. So let's keep this going. I have it on the second setting. There, now it's on the brightest. You can kind of see all the snow coming down. Well, I hope this live track has actually turned out to be something pretty cool. You know, I'm kind of excited about it. My cover story, in case any authorities show up, is, I'm looking for my keys. I lost a set of keys out here. Or some nonsense, you know what I mean? I don't think there will be any authorities or any of that stuff. But it's a nice little excursion. A little get out of the house, get some fresh air. Yeah, I wanted to come back here. I was up here a while ago and I wanted to come back. And it's kind of nice. I don't get out of the house much during the day, except for to do a little jog here and there. But hopefully this live track thing kind of pans out and hopefully it gets a positive reaction. I'm kind of excited about it. Oh, look at that, 1 mile, 55 minutes. That's what you get for sitting on your butt and drinking a beer the whole time. I don't know if you can see all the snow coming at me here. Anyway, I'll shut this down for a second. This is going to be a long video. All right. At a 1.1 miles in, and you can see my breath. You know, it's actually really pleasant out here. I could hike all night in this. About 28, 29 degrees. Absolutely no wind. Just a beautiful night. Beautiful. I didn't wear my ice spikes. My boots are pretty good. And I'm a lot more careful now. After that last time when I bit the dirt. Going back to the car. It's been a short little adventure, but kind of fun. Just to get out, you know. There's so many different kinds of adventures and excursions and outdoor stuff you can do. You know, some people go for distance. Some people go for time. Some people go for speed. You know, some people just go just to get out, and that's me. Anytime I can get out, I want to get out. So that's what makes it worthwhile to me. As far as making videos, this is all a new thing in the last 6-7 months, but I like it. Hope to make a whole bunch more. Hope to make some really good ones coming up. But I wouldn't make videos like this if it weren't for all the cool viewers and people commenting, and you know, there's about, I don't know, 10 or 15, I'd say, regular viewers that always interact. A couple people I email. It's pretty cool, man. I kind of dig it. All right. Let me turn this around here. Headed back to the car. As you can see, I didn't go far, but I got to get home. I've been out here a couple hours now. Started the live track about an hour ago. I might still have my 1 hour alert here set up to take a drink that I set up when I went on the Superior hiking trail. Let's see. I do. Nice. I had set up an hourly alert for when I went on my long hike in the Superior hiking trail. You know, I was hiking 8 hours at a time, getting 15 miles or stuff like that. I had to remind myself to take a drink because I was just so absorbed in other things. But anyway, getting ready to end this live track. You can probably turn my headlamp off here. Yeah, I can turn that off. Man, I really like this phone. LG G4. People ask me what I use to record my video. And I say my phone. I've been thinking about getting a GoPro or a Sony, but golly, man, Some of those Sonys are $1,000 minimum. That's crazy. The GoPros are at a reasonable price. But what I think I really want to do is if I get a Fenix 5, I'd really like to get the Garmin Verb Ultra 30. Well, here I am at my car. So I'm going to stop this. And when I stop it, it's going to stop the live track. So I hit the start stop button on the top right. Arrow down to save. Whoops. Saving. Recovery time 17 hours. That's crazy. Done. And there we go. Looks like I have 3 notifications. All right, cool. Just so you know, the watch face is called No Frills. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Super Bowl tomorrow. I like the Atlanta Falcons. I think they're going to beat the Patriots like 31-20. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.